Hello, this is Megan Sheehan. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install and configure StarfishETL. StarfishETL has several components to it, so we recommend creating a few folders before you start to keep everything organized. I like to start in my C drive with a folder called StarfishETL. Inside of that folder, I'll create two subfolders, one for software to store the software and download files, and one called Data for any data files that I'm working on. Now that I'm organized, let's get the StarfishETL software. From the email you received after requesting a trial, click the download link and download the software. Next, extract the zip file to the software folder we just created. You should see two subfolders when the extraction is complete: Documentation and Setup. The Setup directory contains the installation files we will need. Now that we've downloaded everything we need, it's time to make sure we have the necessary prerequisites set up on our machine. For StarfishETL, you need to be running IIS and .NET version 4.0 or newer. You can easily check if IIS is ready by opening a web browser and navigating to http://localhost. If you see anything other than an error that the page is not found, you are good to go. It's a bit more difficult to check what version of .NET you are running, if any, so we've built a check into the StarfishETL process for you. Let's look at the three components of StarfishETL. The engine is what does all the work behind the scenes. This is the first component we will need to install. The second component is the admin, which is where you will create and modify your mapping files to control how your data migrates from one system to another. The third component is Scheduler, which is not needed for every installation. You will need to install Scheduler for StarfishETL to run automatically at a scheduled time. This feature is used for ongoing data integrations, which run throughout the day or each night. It also allows you to run jobs at certain time intervals, specific times of day, or days of the week. If you are doing a one-time migration of data, you will not need to install Scheduler. Engine is the first component we need to install. Inside of the Engine folder, open the StarfishETL engine setup.exe file to begin the installation process. Move through and complete the installation wizard to complete the installation. To test that everything is working correctly, either check the box to launch the StarfishETL engine upon closing the installation wizard, or open your web browser and navigate to http://localhost/starfishengine/starfishservice.asmx. You should see a page like this if the installation was successful. If you do not see the page below, you may need to complete some additional IIS configuration steps. For additional support, navigate to the Resources tab on our website to find forums and wiki pages with more troubleshooting information. Next, we'll install the StarfishETL admin. Go to the admin folder in the software download and double-click StarfishETL admin setup.exe. Move through and complete the installation wizard to complete the installation process. Finally, if you need to install Scheduler, open and complete the StarfishETL scheduler.exe installation process. Remember, you only need to install Scheduler if you'll be running StarfishETL automatically at scheduled times. If you are going to use Scheduler, we also recommend updating the default setting for app recycling. Open IIS and go to Application Pools. Click on the StarfishETL application pool, and then click Recycling in the toolbar on the right side of the screen. We recommend turning off fixed intervals and instead setting a specific time for app recycling at a time when you do not expect any of your scheduled StarfishETL jobs to be running. Next, we are going to establish a few settings in admin. Start the StarfishETL admin software. Let's set the web service URL. This points to your Starfish engine and should only need to be updated if you move where the engine is installed. Now that the installation is completed, we should check for updates to make sure we have the latest version of all of the StarfishETL components. Starfish includes a Check for Updates tool. If you are running on a Windows machine, make sure you run this process as an administrator so that the update tool will have the rights to update the files as needed. The first time you run the update check, you will need to verify or set the installation paths for the components that you installed. The default installation path for StarfishETL admin is in Program Files /StarfishETL/StarfishAdmin. For Engine, the default installation path is C/inetpub/wwroot/StarfishEngine. Scheduler is also in Program Files /StarfishETL/StarfishScheduler. Once the paths are set, click the Look for Updates button. If any updates are needed, click the Update Now button to install them. Our installation is now complete. In this video, we learned how to download the StarfishETL software and how to install the StarfishETL engine, admin, and scheduler. Additional videos will explain how to set up your mapping and perform specific tasks. For more information and assistance, please visit www.StarfishETL and check out the wiki and forums. You can also contact us at 847-655-3400 and info@starfishetl.com.